All right, guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back. Thanks again, all the patrons. It is May 2018. This is the channel update. Today's video is focused all about the channel update and also your Patreon rewards for 2018. Now, I want to tell you guys again, thank you so much. We're almost at 8,000 subscribers for the channel. I cannot believe it's gone this far so quick. I don't know, we might hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think we could probably do it. That's pretty incredible to me. As you guys may have known, I started this channel years ago, kind of as just for fun. You know, I would open some packs, I would talk about some artwork, have some videos here and there, you know, but it was never consistent. In fact, I really didn't know what I was doing. I just was having, you know, just kind of more of a hobby. But now that I've, you know, spent a little bit more time on it, I've had more consistency. Thanks to your guys' feedback, I've had a lot of great input on how to do better videos. And now we have like old school magic videos, we have deck techs, we have Grand Prix videos, we have the Ask Daniel video series. We have stuff about business, we have stuff about art, stuff about everything. So if you're new to the channel, you haven't watched the videos before, if you hit subscribe and you hit the notification button, you're really gonna get a great like variety of different topics that you don't see typically on Magic. Typical Magic channels, they tend to talk about, you know, the newest sets and really talk about gameplay strategies and cards, right? This channel is focused more about the older feel-good nostalgia stuff. Obviously, my business is vintagemagic.com. We sell the cards for the older cards and old school Magic and vintage and some legacy cards. So we're focused on the topics of these eternal formats. But also, I like to talk more about like some of the stuff that really hits home, right? What makes you feel good as a collector and as a Magic community member. So, this year at GP Vegas 2018, it's happening in June. For those of you who do not know what it is, go to cfbevents.com. The link will be below. And this basically gives you all the hotel information, all the schedule and everything. And Channel Fireball did not sponsor me for this video, but I've been talking about all these cool things about Vegas, GB Vegas, and I can tell you it is the best Grand Prix ever. It is always the best Grand Prix single-handedly, hands down. If you're going to do any Grand Prix ever, always go to that event. The main reason why is that it has a conglomeration of collectors, artists, players from all over the world. People go there not only for entertainment because it's Las Vegas, you can gamble, you can do whatever you want, go to shows, eat great food, but you also, you know, have great weather, you can go to the pool, but you can also come play Magic. And you can also play some old school Magic and come visit us at the Grand Prix. We're vending there. It's the only show I am going to vend the entire year. Now, that last year, I want to remind those of you who have not seen what we did last year. Last year, we did a lot of pack openings, did a lot of fun factor videos with Rudy. It was his first time ever public. I mean, he lives like in a bunker in Jacksonville, Florida, and he basically stays there all the time, selling boxes, talking about, you know, some rambling about some type of, you know, like reserve list buyouts or whatever the hell he's doing. He wants to now buy 100 Arabian Night sets. 100 Arabian Night sets? For the love of God. Rudy, I mean, seriously, the point is you guys should go out there and bust him a little bit. Give him a hard time. He would love to meet you guys. The point about this, I'm trying to make a little sarcastic here, is that Rudy is very, very fun and approachable. I think a lot of people that see him on video have to understand there's a lot of entertainment that goes into some of these videos. Sometimes you just throw things in the air and don't even care. I mean, in fact, this Pepsi right here. I mean, I could literally throw this over there on that fence and just huck it there, and it could just totally be fake. You don't even know what's really happening. The truth of the matter is, it's just one big green screen like Rudy says. You don't know. So the thing is, when you see him in person, You'll get to know him a little better. Rudy is actually, honestly, Rudy actually likes to cuddle and, you know, long walks on the beach. You know, he just likes to, he just really wants to, he actually likes the newer sets a lot. And actually, Wizards and the Coast of him are really, really great friends. You don't know that. Don't tell him I said that. But truth of the matter is, Rudy really, really appreciates the community. And I appreciate the community just like him. So this year, we're going to do something really cool. We're going to need your guys' help. We're going to need you guys to bring your collections. Now, your collection doesn't have to necessarily be the most valuable items. It's about nostalgia. It's about what makes you feel good. How did you start with Magic? All that kind of stuff. You know, I started collecting back in 1999. Actually, 1989. The 1989 Donruss baseball card set with Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card was in there. And my uncle Vic, he took me to get some packs of the cards. I opened the packs, started reading the stats, got really interested in the statistics of baseball. Started collecting the cards, you know, didn't have very much money, obviously. And even before that, my mom would take me to the 7-Eleven and we would buy garbage pail kits. And I would collect those at a very, very young age. And it reminds me a lot of kind of, you know, that feel-good thing, right? The garbage pail kids. Looking at them now, they're worth a lot more now. But I really, like, it makes me feel like, hey, you know, reminds me of that past where I started with my collecting experience. You know, with Magic, you know, I started collecting and buying cards back in 1994 in high school. And, you know, the story goes basically, my friends were basically playing a game at the drafting class or something at lunchtime. And they were playing this game, and I was like, hey, why are you guys playing with these cards? They look really nice. The artwork looks amazing, you know? But they were playing with no sleeves. And they were saying, hey, you know, Dan, this is a game. It's called Magic. So I sat there, I was playing the game. I enjoyed it. But I also thought to myself, because always being a collector, I was like, why don't you guys take care of these cards? They're like really nice, like artwork. So I got to collect some of the cards. I ended up going through Ice Age, some revised. And I really realized to myself, my appreciation for Magic was more than just the game. It also was the artwork and the different types of cards and the cool interactions with, you know, some of the cards. And I really just love the quirkiness of the old artwork, the fun factor that you don't see that much anymore. No offense to the new art, but to me, it was the expression of the artists that they could do whatever the hell they wanted. And it was kind of like that was their interpretation of the art. And there was a lot of mistakes, and those mistakes ended up becoming some of the most iconic images ever for Magic in many different ways. There's some crazy stories. Like, for example, did you know that the circle protection white actually was a blue, like a blue color painting, but then it was color corrected into white? Because I used to own the original. It's actually a blue type of painting, and they put white tones all over the place. Very interesting. It's like these little mistakes become an actual painting. So I appreciate the history of the game. And I hope you guys, I know you guys have tons of stories. I know you guys have stories of when you guys hoarded these type of cards because that was your favorite card back in the day. It may not be the best card, but it was your favorite card. Or you might appreciate this type of artwork because it made you feel this way. Or it might have been a game that you won a game and it was like a big time game that you won because of that particular card. I know you guys got the stories to tell. So bring those cards, bring those decks. I'm not saying bring like a whole entire suitcase full of stuff because, hey, be clear, I don't want to get in a liability situation. We have to bring all your stuff. I want you guys to bring the most interesting stories, right? So Rudy is going to be filming. I'll be filming. Everybody, there's going to be a bunch of YouTubers, guys like Edwin the Engineer, which I think you guys have seen on YouTube. He's grown his channel and done a lot more videos now. Him and I have an Ed and Dan Discuss He puts it out almost 2 times a month about various topics, magic finance, collecting, investing, whatever, Bitcoin. Then you have Open Boosters. Open Boosters is going to be there. He's going to open something, hopefully every single day, while we are there at the show, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So he will be opening some packs, some boxes, whatever. He will be there. Also, you have MTG Unsealed. He does a YouTube channel where he opens a lot of the newer stuff and some older stuff. And he will be there Thursday, I think. And that's the only day he'll be there. So he'll probably open a box and interact with you guys. First time ever on camera. Pretty cool. Another person to look for is Tavis King. Tavis is a prominent misprint guy and community member. I call him like the magic historian. This guy is like a Pentium chip in terms of knowledge. His knowledge is so vast, it makes me and Rudy's knowledge look like, just small potatoes. Because his details, his attention to details of like the history of magic really like supersedes anything I've ever seen, anybody I've ever seen. And it's not a bragging thing. It's just incredible. This guy has so much knowledge. So if there's anything about magic that, you ever had a question to ask, Tavis will be there to help ask at the booth. He's also going to do, I believe, about 8 videos, 2 videos per day, 2 topics that he'll have per day about magic misprints, magic rarities, magic cards, magic history. He'll think of something. It's going to be really cool. So if you're interested in hearing more about magic history, this is an opportunity. So what's going to happen, just to kind of sum this all up, is we are going to put out an actual kind of a timeline, like kind of a schedule, right, of and this way you can plan your weekend for GP Vegas the way, this way when the activities will be happening. We're also we're going to have Bryan Wiseman. You guys are seeing a lot of videos about Bryan Wiseman, but Bryan Wiseman is the innovator of the deck, and which is probably the most prominent old school 93-94 deck in the entire format. And so he's going to fly out and do a lot of old school gaming with you guys, interaction. You guys want to ask about some strategies about how to play the deck or how to play old school and his strategies. Bryan has played in the Pro Tour back in the day. He is an incredibly humble, professional stand-up guy. And I cannot thank him more. Thank him enough for coming out and helping out and sharing his knowledge with everybody. And it's a great honor, honestly, because I spent a lot of time with Bryan, and I honestly can say that, hey, to have his wisdom about how to play magic and also life, his knowledge is so vast, it's incredible. The stories are incredible. So if you guys look at what's going on here, these, I call like talent, or not even talent, but these community members all come together, right? And they all come together with stories and different things. And even Rudy has a story. Rudy's going to bring stories, right, to the plate. So we're going to all share our stories and put them all together and make some really great content. And also, we want your stories. Your stories are probably, and not probably, but are the most important stories. Because your stories are what's going to make, it's going to bring out something that's very important in magic, is that the positive energy that you guys bring out, the feel-good moments that you guys bring out is really going to push, people. Like there might be someone really, like a kid 20, 30 years later down the road and sees these videos, right? And he or she might be inspired, right, to collect or to buy or to even play Magic the Gathering. And he'll remember, hey, who was that Bryan Wiseman guy? Or who was that Tavis guy? But also, who was that, you, John Doe, right? The random person. Or Mary Smith, right? Her. It doesn't matter who you are. It brings out just an incredible, for me, magic is about the community. Like something really cool about magic that people don't understand. It's not just about buying cards and selling them and making a profit. It's a business, right? But it's also more importantly about you It's about the community members of Magic. Now, I've gone on a lot for this videos, and I want to tell you guys, for the patrons in May 2018 and for June 2018, because of the time frame and GB Vegas is happening in June, I'm going to do something special for the patrons. I'm going to do this, is that any item that you're looking for, may it be some single cards, may it be booster packs, booster boxes, whatever it is, right? Any items you're looking for, I am going to do my best to get you the most aggressive, fair pricing that is out there in the marketplace at that moment. Doesn't matter if it's dual lands, doesn't matter if it's Power 9, doesn't matter if it's boxes of sealed alpha. I mean, and you don't know, the alpha boxes might be sealed under there. I mean, the address right here is 8888 alphainvestmentslane.com. That's the address. But seriously, if you guys need something and you guys want to do something, I'd rather spend the quality time for the patrons who are supporting the channel, that if you're looking for something, I want to help you out. Let's make a deal. Let's make it work for you this for May and June. So if you're not a patron and you're thinking about supporting the channel, it's really cool. You guys can join the family, and it's a way to basically get some cards or packs in your collection for a very cool, very fair price. And also, you help support make the videos. I mean, these videos, I mean, I really enjoy them, but also by you guys putting, helping the channel, I also am able to do other cool videos around the world and give you really interesting content. All right, guys, so I've gone through a lot of information. This channel update is extremely special, very important. You guys go back to it. If you have any questions, put in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. How are you going to make Magic special? This GB Vegas special this year. I want to know what stories you want to tell. I want to know what you're going to bring. You can surprise me too. I want to know if you're going. Please let me know in the comments. We'll talk to you guys later.